think I'm live. Am I live, Jack? Can you tell? Waiting? What's that?
You're live already.
I'll give it a few minutes. I don't have many subscribers, so. Just hang on for a minute. Huh?
I know. Just keep talking. So what?
There's nothing to talk about. So whoever's on, it's my first live. To see how it works. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. See a couple on right now. I'll give it another minute here. I know I don't have that many subscribers, so if there's only a couple of you that join me, then give you a lot more effort towards answering your questions, obviously. Yeah, I got my leg up on the desk. What's going on in the good old U.S. right now with the new politics and Trump? A lot of changes. A lot of positive changes, probably.
What's that noise?
I don't know. Is that your phone? Let me see. Anybody else hear that noise?
Hello everyone. I heard that a lot of people nowadays don't know what to do when they urgently need relief, but today I'm delighted to learn about the SSP.
What is that? Let me see. Maybe it's the other phones and what have you. I don't know. Let's see. Still? Still making that noise? Maybe it's my Bluetooth. Let's see. No. Maybe. Huh.
You read my phone? You have to make a
Well, you
motion.
don't hear it because you just turned my channel
How
off.
about there?
What do you mean?
Your thing makes everybody watching making a noise. Have to get a noise in there?
So let's see. Let me see. Someone wrote something. Just popped in. Assume you trade crypto. Yeah, I do. I'm just curious. Oh, 2 mics active. Huh. Let me see. I'm going to have to figure this out. Is it annoying, the noise? Oh, excellent. Excellent. Yeah, it's fixed. Cool. Yeah, I used to trade crypto a lot. Not so much anymore. Just kind of hold, and just waiting for my opportunity here. Hopefully this year, we'll see. But yeah, since 2017, I've been playing around with crypto. I need my glasses, unfortunately. What is it? It's Rizal. It's province of Rizal. So that would be Luzon, right? It's confirming with my wife. It's Filipina, obviously. I don't wear these very often. Just wear them to read small print. Yeah, so near Manila for sure. We're about 30 kilometers, 35 kilometers from Manila, south of Manila, close to Laguna Lake. Where are you from? You still hear that noise, Jack? I wonder if this. Oh, that's cool. Caribbean. Yeah, my brother-in-law. He's Jamaican. He lives like 15 minutes from me. I just put a video out yesterday of his property. There's a lot of good garden area, but yeah, he's got a really nice place. I've never been to the Caribbean, but certainly wouldn't mind checking it out. Yeah, do plenty of research. I'm not sure what your age is or income or what have you, but cost of living wise, it's totally worth it. Um, but I also heard it's cost of living wise, it's pretty good in Jamaica as well. I don't know. What time is it in Jamaica? Yeah, the good thing about being a trader, if you're good at it, is you can set up shop anywhere. Now, the types of trading you do, like leverage and what have you, that depends on where you're located. U.S. citizen has a lot of restrictions unless you're an accredited investor. Okay, so you're same time as the East Coast in U.S., I think. Yeah, I know a little bit about stocks and trading and what have you. I mean, I had a really good year in 2021, but kind of chilled since. Retired in 2024, so I'm just kind of chilling until I get of age where I can start tapping into other forms of retirement. Um, well, he kind of went all in. I mean, he retired at an older age, it's 65, 66 age, I guess. So he's doing okay as far as retirement and all that stuff. But he really went all in as far as house, property, what have you. My brother now he's my brother-in-law because it's my wife's sister's husband, so brother and sister-in-law. But they have a really nice place. Um, doing well. His opinion is mixed sometimes. There's a lot of pros and cons. Sometimes a little more difficult for people to adjust. But as far as staying busy and things to do, I really think he likes that. It's just some cultural differences that sometimes gets him a little bit. But um, you know, who's not that way? It's just not the same. Yeah, he doesn't really compare to Jamaica that much. He grew up in the U.S. Um, although he has family in Jamaica, he grew up in the U.S. Uh, maybe he does have a slight accent, but you really can't tell. Yeah, laid back for sure. A lot of or a real great singer came from Jamaica, right? It was laid back. Yeah, I got to get there one time just to experience it. Yeah, Bob Marley. But I don't know. I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I thought I'd come on, start giving it a try once or twice a week. Ask some questions if anybody has any. Roads, etc. Seems the same. Uh, Lost me on that one. There you go. Roads, etc. There's a lot of good gated communities. Actually, you could get in a good gated community for probably 300-400 bucks a month. Um, yeah, you want upper scale, and then go towards condos in cities, um, major cities like Cebu or Manila. That is a little easier living for sure, and you're not absorbing the culture as much, but comfortable. Yeah, quality of the roads here is questionable at best. I think the Philippines as a whole, just infrastructure was not ready for um, cars, right? Cars in general, just to accommodate the how much there is. So around the Philippines, you'll see a lot of road widening, whatever. They won't even sell you a car unless you have a place to park it. Um, I guess when you get outside of Manila, it's not too bad overall. But where we're at and closer to Manila, the infrastructure is really horrible for driving. Yeah, it's a good plan of attack. Cebu's a really good expat area, I guess. Um, really good quality of living. Now, any big city, I guess the crime rate, right, is a little higher in the cities, but I've never heard anything really happening in the big cities since I've been here. Yeah, solar power. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't want. I don't know how you're gonna do that in a condo, but yeah, that's always an option. Solar. Yeah, you don't want your server to go down in the middle of a big trade, do you? So, but you know what? Powers, it used to go out a lot. It doesn't really go out very often. Balcony solar panels just for backup. Is that what you're talking about? Hmm. Okay. Yeah, that could be an option. Must be a good trader. Awesome. I like that. Most people aren't. That's why I say awesome. But yeah, exactly, 90%. But if you are a good trader, it can really set you up for the future. So you're good with Fibonacci's and RSI's and golden crosses and all that good stuff. Patterns. triangles. I'm okay. I'm knowledgeable with that stuff, but I'm certainly not a day trader. So yeah, I see. What is there? Three people on. Alistair, you've been really rocking it for me. Appreciate that. Don't mind questions at all. Thanks, Alistair. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's not how you would live, I guess, if you came to the Philippines, but yeah, it's different. It suits our needs. Hot Ride 74. Hello. Thanks for joining. So, like I was saying earlier, I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I don't mind coming on once or twice during a week. See who pops on. I don't care if there's just one of you. I'll talk to you for a while I'm on. But I do like answering questions, that you guys may have about the Philippines and where to live and my thoughts on certain things. But yeah, ask up if you want. Sam Fran, awesome. I was there not too long ago. Yeah, definitely location. Location's always a concern. Um, but the house came with exactly, family. We have a lot of family in this area, and it fits our needs. That's all I can say. We certainly stay busy and we enjoy ourselves here, but it's not like a typical expat community where you're kind of hanging out for coffee, talking to other people from other countries. It's more or less a Filipino culture. Yep. Happy. 10 more years, hot rod. I remember when I was saying that. Originally, I had I wanted to retire at 55. I ended up doing it at 58, but not all things go as planned. Yeah, Alistair, I'm married. I've been married for 35 years. Yeah. Yep, I have a good wife. She's Filipina. Yeah, guys. So, 58 is when I retired. I'm 59 now, soon to turn 60. I'm just trying to get, trust me, and I'm in no rush, to that magical 62. And then, I'll start reviewing other means of retirement funds and what to dip into and when. But I wanted to do everything a little closer to 62. Thanks, Alistair. Yeah, 51, 10 years. Yeah, so you're hot rod. It looks like you're planning on something closer to 62, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, look at it, you can stay pretty active 60 to 70. After that, it's crapshoot depending on how healthy you are. My thing is fairly healthy, pretty healthy, I think. I just wanted to enjoy a lot more a little bit earlier, so I kind of mapped that out. Hence, that's why we built a house, and I can kind of do what I want for a while. Budget's not overwhelming. But yeah, it's just a simple life, stress free. You guys, I can't say enough about when you leave your workforce. I don't know if you commute or it's a really stressful job or whatever, but for me, it was both commuting. I lived in LA, the stress of the job, I was working with container ships, very high pace and stressful. But that combined with the commute, I was putting, you know, 13, 14, 15 hours in a day as management, right? So um, when I stepped away, the stress level went almost to nothing. Oh yeah, yeah, a lot of cuts, a lot of cuts. I don't know if you're for or against their hot rod, but um, yeah, certainly it is what it is right now. Do we as a country in America need to make these cuts? I kind of think so from what's been discovered here lately. Um, a lot of misspending of the American tax dollar. Pretty good, Alistair. That's a good little bucket list thing. I like that. It seems totally stress free. You got the right idea. So here in the Philippines, it's noon. So Hartford, that's or Hot Rod, that's good. You're on the West Coast, so it's only 8 o'clock in evening for you. So that's the other thing too. When I do go live, I want to make sure I'm kind of finding a happy medium for everybody. I know East Coast, it's a little, 3 hours later on a weekday. I don't know. Yeah, 8 p.m. exactly. And some people will say, "Oh, the earlier is the better," or whatever. But trust me, I've watched plenty of YouTube influencers about retiring in the Philippines, and used to watch live streams at 1 in the morning driving home from work. But I guess everybody has their own preference based on their work schedule and or their quality streaming time, I guess. Sorry, I'm just looking at something real quick, guys. So, Alistair, do you trade cryptocurrency at all? I'm just curious. Oh, you're visiting again in June. Nice, hot rod. What part of the Philippines did you visit when you were here? You're a smart man, Alistair. It's a risky business, super volatile. You can make a lot or lose a lot in that aspect. You certainly don't want to be trading leverage in crypto. Oh, nice! You already have a house. Sweet. Hot Rod, are you married? I think you probably are if you have a house. A locus, sir. Huh. So what's today? Today is it's Monday in the U.S. I'm probably gonna do this every Monday and Friday for a little bit. Um, see if I switch the times or not. Wow, 3 kids. Nice. So are you married, Hot Rod? Well, they are starting to regulate crypto. I mean, if you think about Bitcoin, Ethereum, there's more coming, and I think the U.S. is trying to knock down a lot of the regulations. It's really stopping the progress of cryptocurrency as a whole. Wow, 25 years. Sweet. And you already have one graduating in June. Wow. So all your kids grew up here in the Philippines, I take it. That's a little different. My first kid was born here in the Philippines. And then shortly after that, got married and brought my wife to the U.S. And then we had a couple more kids. But yeah, all my kids are adults. By the way, Hot Rod, visiting in June, I think, is a perfect time. It's just starting to hit rainy season or typhoons. It starts cooling off a little bit. But you know what? The best time I think is come like November, December. Those are the best months here in the Philippines. Oh, sweet. Well, you've certainly done some good things. You've had opportunity to provide for them probably better than you would have in the U.S. To be honest, watched a lot home construction vids, and considering if I should take it on, then have to jump through all the gymnastics to buy the land and power of attorney. Yeah, yeah. You could own your own house in the Philippines, but the land belongs to the Filipino. So, are there ways around that? There are, but it's a little bit tricky. Um, you could put it in someone's name. Just I don't know. Go find a drunk Filipino somewhere. Give them 500 pesos to sign this. It's their land, but they forgot about it. You just build a house and do your thing. I guess I don't know. But yeah, the Filipinos really protected here in the Philippines as far as land goes. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Duck egg omelet. That's pretty cool. Huh? I tried it before I did that video. I tried duck eggs because I'd never tried them before, other than balut. But duck eggs are really really good. That is what you call organic. And two eggs are perfect for a nice fat omelet. Duck eggs are, chicken eggs are like yo, and duck eggs are like that much bigger. So 2 eggs makes a nice healthy omelet. That's good, Alistair. Yeah, get a lawyer. Find out what you can do. When there's a will, there's a way, especially here in the Philippines. You could open up some type of business and not own the land, but build, right? Like a office home. I don't know. But usually when you open a business, they're looking for Filipino employees somewhere. I'm an okay cook. I just, you know what, Hot Rod, I like sharing healthy food. When I see something healthy, I like to share it. Um, I'm an okay cook. I always lean towards spicy stuff. Some people don't like that. There's some quick hitters that you can learn from me. I mean, really simple stuff sometimes, like like an omelet is so easy to make. And then, you can get corned beef, put 3 eggs on it, heat it up long enough to make the eggs sunny side up, and just dump it on your plate. There's a lot of quick things that you can do. Yeah, Alistair, you're spot on that because anything with oil to make a crispy chicken wing or what have you is so unhealthy. Air fryers are cool, much better than microwaves. Uh, it's just hard to do bulk. I don't even have an air fryer yet. I want to get one. I was actually at the store the other day and I had it on my mind and just brain farted while I was in there and forgot that and a pressure cooker. Yeah, I love I love doing chicken wings in the air fryer actually. But if I guess if you're going to use oil and you can get that stuff here, is use avocado oil. Um, that is an awesome healthy substitute if you want to fry something. And then certainly anytime you consume uh, olive oil, especially organic olive oil, you definitely can't go wrong. That's one of the healthier things. If you think about the Mediterranean diet, right? There's olive oil all over it, and those are some of the healthiest people in the world. Thanks, Hot Rod. You're watching all my little shorts, but that's good too. I like that because no bun is means no carbs, right? So I try to eliminate a lot of my food uh, that has carbs. Sometimes I'll splurge, um, but I try to keep those to sometimes. Yeah, that's good, Alistair. We should all eat healthier. Or especially over the last 50 years, they've doped up our food so bad it's not funny, and that's why you do pay so much for healthy food, right? Organics. Yeah. So I might have mentioned it in one of my videos. I was like 215 pounds. I've always been kind of a slender person, and I was drinking craft beers all the time. I love them to this day. I love them, but I just said I went screw it. I am cutting the carbs out. I went full out keto for probably 3 straight years. So I went from 215 down to 180, 175. Some people are, oh, it's too skinny, but you know what? Feeling healthy is what it's about, and that really that made me feel good. And you just feel like running through brick walls. You're so healthy. Oh yeah, in the Philippines, sugar, fried, lots of pastas and breads and treats. Some of the best foods like lumpia. Their fried chicken. It's all really really tasty, but unhealthy. Yeah, San Miguel's are good. I've had my share of those. But you know what? Since I've been here, I haven't been a saint. When I do drink, I have a Red Horse or I don't know, a glass of wine. Depends. No, Alistair, you'd be surprised. There's Philippines is really dialed into the Western diet. They're starting to get a little heavier. That's what shocked me because I was in the military from 85 to 89 here in the Philippines. They're all skinny. Nowadays, it's catching up. It's really catching up between the rice and the Western diet and the fried food and what have you. It's getting out of control here. More and more Filipinos are diabetic. I feel sorry for them. It's just the Western diet. Yeah. You know what, Hot Rod? Speaking the language, I should know way more Tagalog than I do. Um, I was actually thinking about doing little shorts, a daily short with a Tagalog word or two and what it means, just so I could, you know, help other people learn it as well as myself. But I don't know. We'll see. It's just an idea. I should know a lot more in where I live, not being around a lot of expats. Sometimes it's uncomfortable not knowing the language. Oh yeah, your wife should speak the language. She's Filipino, right? And same here too, Hot Rod. I understand a lot of the language. If they're speaking fast, I can get lost sometimes, but I hear keywords that I know, and I can put two and two together. But maybe I put something together. Just just a little bit of daily content, I guess. Yeah. So all right, I see six people. We started with two. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I would like to answer things that could help you. But right now, it's Hot Rod and Alistair all day. I appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, there is an SNR. It takes me about an hour to get there. But when I need avocado oil or certain meats, yeah, certainly SNR is my go-to there. Some people say I spend a little too much on groceries and what have you, but as everybody knows, if you eat healthy, you're going to spend a little bit more. So, but I'm telling you, for between $1,500 and $2,000 a month, if you're not traveling a lot, that is way, way, way plenty to live here. I know a lot of people do it even cheaper, but for us, we like to enjoy life too. We're not going to watch every penny or peso spent. Yeah, SNR, Alistair. Yep. And some of the the steak, the red meat is okay. I like getting hamburger there. So many things you can make with hamburger. It's certainly not the same as stateside. I don't know about beef, Alistair, in the Caribbean, but I like the meats at SNR. Um, it was a better part of a year, Alistair. Took about a year to build our house. It's pretty big, but and then we added on certain things like the carport and the gazebo. but the house, the 3-story home as a whole, took better part of a full year, and it started at night. When was it? I want to say March 2019, and then we were wrapped up by, and that's when COVID hit too, like March, April 2020. So yeah, Hot Rod, we're in Rizal or Luzon, but we're near Tanay. I don't know if you know where that's at, but it's near Laguna Lake, south of Manila, probably 30 kilometers. Yeah, hopefully they're not diving too deep into the Western diet there. I know good quality American foods are good, but when I say Western diet, I'm talking about Big Macs and chicken nuggets and all that stuff. Because it's honestly, our Western diet is killing other countries. It's so tasty, right? There's nothing better than a Big Mac or chicken nuggets or whatever, right? Taco Bell or whatever, right? And it's really bad food. Anything processed like that is it's killer. Where were you, Hot Rod? Can eat last June. I don't even know where that's at. Kenta, Kenta last June. Yeah, you're a smart man, Alice. You don't trade crypto and you don't eat the Western diet. Salmon, yeah, baby. I love salmon. I love sardines. Sardines are great. Actually, I should do that on one of my shorts. Show you guys what a sardine salad is. It's pretty good. Yeah, lots of fish, Alistair. That's the way to go. I gotta look up Canta, see where that's at in the Philippines. Tuna's good, but a lot of what's it called? What's it called? Brain farting. Um, Bigger fish have it. Mercury. Sorry, took forever. Getting old. Yeah, tuna has a lot of mercury in it. The smaller fish like sardines and your salmon are super high in omega sixes and healthy. A lot of good fat. The locos. Sir. Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of tuna. Sometimes I buy some. I mean, if you don't eat it all the time, you're good. But tuna is good. The one thing I really miss is like sushi. I haven't had sushi in a while. But we're going back to the U.S. in March. Yeah, March. Actually, March 20th. So we're going to go to Vegas for a couple days, and I certainly plan on picking out. And sushi is going to be a target of mine. Japanese food's awesome. You're not kidding, Hot Rod. Yeah, on the fish food chain, the sardines the healthiest thing you could possibly consume. Good selection, Alistair. See, look, I'll show you. I always eat sardines. I have some in the fridge. Look at that. Wild cut. I bought these at Costco in the US. 100% olive oil. They're boneless, skinless. This isn't an advertisement, but I'm just saying this stuff is, look at that, 1,700 milligrams of omega-3. Look at that. I know it's kind of nerdy, healthy, but stuff's good. Yeah, fancy. I have other ones too, but these I just fell in love with because they're so easy to put in a salad because there's no skin on them. You know, sometimes the skin's a little slimy, but I'll eat those too. Yeah, and even if there are bones, they're so tiny. Some people just don't like the feeling of the crunchiness. But talk about crunchiness. Eat a balut. You'd be surprised. It's good. I've eaten my fair share of balut over the years. My niece actually loves balut, so once in a while we have one together. No biggie. Good man, Hot Rod. You're Pinoy big time. Oh, really? Yeah, I've seen him in U.S. Here and there at a Filipino store or what have you. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're San Francisco, so we go to Monterey once a year before we retired. That's where my brother-in-law was from, so familiar with the Bay Area. Plus, I grew up in Sacramento. Yeah, you need a chaser. Beer's a good one. I was gonna say I had a balut eating video. Um, where is that? Let me see. So if it's on my home page under post, if you go to my home page under post, I made a balut eating video 14 years ago. You can hear my niece in the background. She's all grown up now and what have you, but it's trippy. It is wrong. It's the texture isn't right. That's for sure. But the flavor, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Hot Rod. The flavor is where it's at. The little juice you sip out of it. It's like it's really warm. It's like a chicken broth type of taste, I guess. But yeah, when you pop the thing in your mouth, there's some excitement going on. Good. Yeah, Sacramento. Yeah. Your imagination is you're joining a popular group. The imagination goes crazy when you see that duck egg. Actually, a long time ago, a show called Fear Factor. I saw it on there, and just everybody but one person, exited because they didn't want to do the balut. I don't know about feathers. I mean, maybe there's feathers. Depends on how incubated it is. I would try it, Alistair, just to experience it. I mean, if you like sardines, you know, yeah, one time, that's all it takes. I have a buddy that was with me in the military. Every time we hook up, we eat balut as well. Yeah, but you know what, Hot Rod, that's healthy cholesterol. There's a big difference people aren't realizing. You can eat eggs left and right if you want to. The cholesterol that you're getting from processed food is what kills you. And like cooking oil, like canolas or vegetable oil or whatever. That stuff's what kills you. The doctors aren't going to tell you because they want to get you on the meds. But even at that, if you're eating a couple of balutes or more, that's pushing it as far as the taste things going. Oh yeah, that's what I hear. Shortage of eggs. Eggs. That's the hot topic in the U.S. Eggs are really expensive. So let's see. I'll get 30 eggs. Um, yeah, 30 eggs, 10 pesos each, so 300 pesos. Let me see. 300 pesos divided by 58 pesos per dollar equals. So for 30 eggs, it cost me $5.17. And those are organic eggs. You can get cheaper ones for like 8 pesos an egg or seven. Yeah, they can, Alistair. They certainly can. I'm telling you, that cholesterol thing's a myth. It's all about your healthy cholesterol and your unhealthy cholesterol. So LDL is really important in your. Trust me, I learned a lot about this when I wanted to lose weight because I was being really unhealthy, and my doctor said I was pre-diabetic and my cholesterol levels are high or whatever. So I learned a lot about it. 18 for a dozen? Are you kidding me, Hot Rod? Holy shit. Wow, I don't know if I'm supposed to swear on this live stream, but sorry. That's crazy for a dozen. So you're paying peso wise. Holy crap. So $18 divided by 12. What is that? 18. You're paying $1.50 or let's just say 60, 30, almost 90 pesos an egg when I'm paying 10 pesos an egg. That's crazy. That is super crazy. I did not know that. I was just in the States, I think, for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I don't have a big place for gardening here on my property. I have a little chili plant, what have you, but so like I said, Alistair, my brother-in-law lives about 15 minutes away. He's got a huge, I mean, humongous. I'm going to do a video on at his house, show the property and his whole layout. He's got a basketball court, swimming pool, guest house, bungalows. He's got everything. He is hooked up in plenty of areas to to have garden, right? He's got all kinds of land. I plant things there and what have you. So that's kind of my garden area. You're absolutely correct. I have nothing but cement in my place and a few pots here and there. But yeah, that's my gardening place. Yeah, hot rod. That's crazy. Uh, 12 eggs, $18. Wow. Yeah, I do like the Costco eggs, the brown organic eggs. I always remember them like, what is it, like an 18 pack around, I want to say $8, something like that. I think. I don't know. It's been a while. I let my Costco membership expire, but I use my kids when I go there with them. I heard they're checking everybody's ID nowadays. Everybody wants every last penny for everything in the States. Alistair, when you say farm, are there farms around here? Is that what you're asking? Oh, I was asking if you brother-in-law had a farm. No, he doesn't have any animals. He just has a hectare of land, and he built just a nice place, really nice place. Yeah, actually, maybe next time I'm over there, I'll just do a video of his place. It's pretty nice. I mean, I feel really fortunate to be able to go over there and go swimming anytime. I stayed the night there on New Year's. It was just great. Played basketball. I mean, it's a full out covered full court basketball court, right? It's freaking awesome. And then he just has a view that's just outstanding, almost a panoramic whole view anywhere you sitting on his property. It's just beautiful. Yeah, the driving here is crazy. At first, you think I drive in LA, it's no problem, but here it's a whole different level. You got to anticipate a lot, expect a lot of things to happen because they will. It's weird. I mean, you can just be driving, you see someone to the right of you, a pedestrian, and they act like they're walking in the middle of the street and they stop. Or sometimes they keep going. It's kind of weird. It's like you just got to be on your game when you're driving here in the Philippines, for sure. People just merge out into your lane. Crosswalks. There's a lot of little hidden obstacles. Construction. I mean, there was only one lane and cars going both directions because of construction. There's no one there to guide us through. You just kind of go, right? In the US, they have a sign, stop, go, stop, go. And I've seen that here a few times, don't get me wrong. But a lot of times when they're doing construction, you're on your own. And then when they do dig like a trench or something because they're going to widen the road, they just keep it open. There's no steel plates or anything. Sometimes there's not even cones or tape. You get too far to the right, you're going in the ditch. So, yeah, it's just the driving thing here. It's a step at a time. You just kind of adjust to the best you can. It's really frustrating in the cities. Really frustrating. Well, we've gone to Baguio. Once you get outside of Manila, they have toll roads that are just beautiful, awesome. It costs 300 or 400 pesos to go quite a ways and talk about making up time. But overall, if you're outside of the cities, driving's not too bad. No, it is, Alistair. It's a really nice place. We enjoy it. We feel spoiled in a way. It's like a little resort right next to the house. So he's my expat. We talk. Trust me, we talk for hours sometimes when we're over there. And sometimes it keeps you sane, right? When you see another American and you can talk and relate in a different way. Yeah, your wives are good, and a lot of her family, my wife's family knows English. Well, not a lot, say 50-50. I think they all know it, but they're more shy to speak it. But I think I would be a little better place if I knew more Tagalog. That's in all honesty. I mean, if you're going to live here, you might as well know the language. We kind of get spoiled a little bit because, English is a second language here. Yeah, BGC and Makati are just a totally different world. I heard a stat the other day, like 80% of the Philippines is in the Manila area population, right? I think it's around 100 million. So 80% is in that little perimeter, Manila and surrounding areas, right? So like I'm in Rizal, I guess I'm considered part of Manila. But if you get out of the Manila area, it's wide open. I still haven't looked there, Hot Rod. But I do have your destination, where you're from on here. I'm going to look it up. I don't know. Is that in Manila area? Or was it? Katna? Is that what it was? Katna? Anyway, I'm going to look at it in a little bit. Hey, you guys, let's see. We got 1 hour. It's a lot more than I'm used to. Actually, I'm not even used to it. This is my first live stream. I've done something before with someone else, but we'll give it a try every Monday and Friday. Here in the Philippines, it's Tuesday. But yeah, anything. Ask me anything. Let me see what Alistair has to say before I get off of here. Real folks with money in third world, but with big money in the right places. Yeah, no, that's true. There's some wealthy people here. Unfortunately, most people are poor. I really feel for them. I don't know, the Caribbean, how, the wealthy versus poor ratio is, but here it's pretty much 10% wealthy, 90% poor, very, very little in the middle class. All right, we'll check you guys out on the next one. Appreciate anyone tuning in. Like I said, it's my first live stream, and just wanted to kind of feel it out and see how it worked. An hour and 9 minutes into it. All right, catch you guys on the next one. See ya.